What's up everybody? Eduardo Talbert here with Plaster Tutorials. Today we're going to make this. This past May, I got a ticket from the city. Some of you guys might remember from an episode in the past that told me to remove all Halloween decorations because they were seasonal and May wasn't anywhere close to October. So I had to remove my scarecrow. But one of the other things that I had by the door was this guy right here. This is one of those giant plaster skulls that sell at Michael's. I got it on clearance for like $3. After Halloween was over. They had one left and I picked it up like 2 or 3 years ago. And one of the things I've always wanted to have was like a sugar skull. So that's what I'm doing today. Hopefully we'll decorate this like a sugar skull and I'll be able to display it by my front door all year round. So let's get started with this. So you need a skull, obviously. Any kind of skull will do. This, being plaster and heavy, will be like a real decoration, right? Not like a plastic skull that you decorate and then you can toss away or whatever. And tons of paint, all the colors that you choose, and the fake roses from our last trip to the dollar store. This little bunch was $1 at the dollar store. They had all kinds, so you can choose from like daisies, roses. Hold on, that's my cat. Stop eating that. This is not food. My cat's trying to eat that. So fake flowers, a pencil, and then what I'm going to do is research on the internet. I mostly use Pinterest or just Google images. Sugar skull. There you go. There are hundreds and hundreds of designs. So I'm going to get my inspiration from here, and I'm going to be drawing that on this guy on pencil, which I'll show you how I do. Now, if you're not good at freehanding some of these designs, here's what I recommend that is super easy. You take a big image like this one, print it out, cut out the designs that you like, lay them on top where you want it, if it's a flower on top or like a little whatever over here, and then trace it with your pencil, and you'll have like a perfect design. Now I just have to find a pencil so we can start drawing on this skull. And Halloween pencils, check these guys out. I got those from the dollar store. They're not the best quality, but they'll do for projects like this. So we're going to start designing this. So I've been looking on the internet at different designs of sugar skulls and kind of in my mind deciding what I wanted to do, whether we do a rose on the head or a flower or maybe a diamond or something. This is going to have roses already, so I'm going to go with a different type of flower. And I'm going to start here at the forehead. It's just a line around the eye socket. See that? It's quite simple, nothing major there, just simple squiggles, and once you put the color on these, they'll start taking shape. So I'm gonna keep going all over the face and I'll show you as I go. I'm going to try and replicate the same on the other side. A little bit harder. It's not perfect, but it's not supposed to be perfect. Remember, this is your skull. You're in the back. How about we do a spider web that first comes as the stem from this flower to about right there, with a couple leaves. Okay, we'll make those green. And then this becomes one line down the middle to the middle of the back. Then we can do this side put it right there, and this side about there. Just a triangle, and then we're going to split it 2 ways. 1, 2, and 1, 2. Now let's just connect this with a little W's like that. Okay, I'm going to do the same here and here. Over here on the lower side, I'm just going to do some like flower with just a pointy petals. Here on the temples, I'm just going to do a circle and take out some like flames. There, so I paint the gums. One of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to use some enamel and paint all the teeth. Got some enamel here. I'm gonna paint his teeth all the way. The idea here is just to make them shiny. Alright, this dude's chompers are nice and shiny, as you can see. Now I'm just going to take some paints and put them right here on this. It's like a pee pad that my dog never ever used. It's like plastic, so I'm just going to put the paint straight on it and put a few colors, and then we decide on that color scheme. Now I'm just going to start painting all the different shapes that we made, and I'm just going to pick different colors for it. So I'm going to go with an orange for this flower. For this step, I'm just concerned about the main shapes because we're going to outline them with a thick black line later. I'm not sure if sugar skulls have hot rod ears, but hey, it's your art. You decide what goes on your skull, so go to town. Let's do the other side. Look at those lips. This skull is now painted all around with flat colors. Check it out. It's an all-seeing eye, Illuminati. That's my favorite shirt I got on the horror block. Anyway, I'll let this dry overnight. You don't need to let it dry overnight, but it was getting late last night, so I just went to bed. So here we are again. So now all I'm going to do is to take a Sharpie. We're going to outline all the shapes all around it. There you go. Quite easy. Not much science to it. I'm going to do some finishing touches that I'm going to add a new level of detail that will make it look really cool. And that's just simply making some little details on the leaves. Got the little dots around the eyes. And now the final steps. Alright, for this last step, I'm just taking those roses that we bought at the dollar store. I'm cutting 2 of them out. Now we're going to put them in the eyes. So I gotta see where that goes and get some hot glue on it. And there is your sugar skull. This thing is going to go downstairs on the outside. So I'm going to go and find something like a clear coat to spray, like an all-weather, maybe like a polyurethane or something. And this is going to sit outside. So I think it turned out pretty cool, I think. And it was pretty easy too. It wasn't that hard. It was just time consuming. So that's the sugar skull. And this, see that nasty That's my practice hand. I've been practicing because I promised you I would make a thumbs up so that when I ask you to like a video, I can have one of these with a thumbs up. This is just a practice, and it's just wire with some polyfill and some a bag over it, shrink wrapped, you know, and with heat. So anyway, that is coming up on a future tutorial. But for now, this is what we did today. So if you like it, give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. I have like 2 or 3 more Halloween stores to visit that already have stuff. So we're reporting from the field on what's out there to buy this year. We're making a ton of stuff. There's a busy Halloween. I'm trying to get 4 or 5, even 6 videos per week if possible. So subscribe, give it a thumbs up, share this with somebody that likes sugar skulls, and we'll see you next time.